Hey guys, it's Josh Hanson. I'm the broker and owner of Lark Realty and the president of Louisiana Lanyap Insurance. I want to take a second to talk to you about something I am very passionate about. Something that started as a kind of a pipe dream several years ago, and finally getting a little headway and traction to do what I want to do. This little key is a key from the Giving Key. A friend of mine in Memphis sent it to me. Show it to you up close. They employ homeless people that are transitioning back out of homelessness. Um, and the key says, I know it's kind of backwards on there for you, but it says zoo. Um, I have wanted for many years to have a zoo in Shreveport-Bossier. So that's why I wear this key every day. It's a reminder of why I go to work and why I work as hard as I do. I really, before I die, I want to leave a zoo behind just because it's my favorite thing to do. Any town I travel to, you know, that's one of the first things I do, go to the zoo or the aquarium somewhere because I love animals and I love, I'm like a 3-year-old when it comes to that. So I'm asking for your help. It'll be one of the many things we start working on heavily in the next 2 years. Uh, I want to try and build up enough cash in a nonprofit to buy the land and start clearing it and have it ready to start construction on. Um, and this is not going to be a small task. I mean, it's going to involve a lot of politics, a lot of political entities to try and do it. But I think it's one of the many things that Shreveport-Bossier is missing. One of the We are one of the largest cities without a zoo, which is crazy. And I know we got the new aquarium in Shreveport, but it is tiny compared to what it should be for a town our size. We should have an amenity for people to want to come here besides a casino. And I want to see us start doing some things to build things that are not supported by our tax dollars, that are independently supported from an endowment. Um, so I really want to start working on that heavily. So if you know anybody, and I'm, a wealthy individual that would like to make donations to something like that, that has a passion for uh, you know, animals in general, rescuing, rehabilitating, and saving endangered species. That is my end goal. I want this zoo to be more than just a bunch of animals in cages. One of my favorite zoos to visit is the Tyler Zoo because they have very large enclosures for their animals and multiple animals in those enclosures, so they have a more natural environment. I don't want something like the Bronx Zoo or the Houston Zoo, or where these animals are in small cages just for you to view them. I want them to have somewhere to roam and do and be an animal, not just a show. And I want to use it as a breeding facility for endangered species to provide other zoos with animals, possibly even put stuff back in the wild, to help bolster numbers in endangered species. It's just something I'm very passionate about, and a lot of people don't know that about me. Most of the time when I go to the zoo, I go by myself because it's just not something I figure most adults want to go do. But if you know anybody that's wealthy that wants to not invest necessarily, but donate, somebody that's willing, anybody at that point, really. I mean, if you want to leave, a house, an insurance policy, or something, an estate to a nonprofit, that's something I'm going to start working on, is trying to find people that want to help build that endowment. That's what I'm putting my will, everything that I own, every insurance policy, everything goes to this foundation that we're going to be starting in the next few months, probably in January, to start building a zoo. Um, I don't see it coming to fruition for quite a few years, 5 to 10 years probably, to even get enough money to even buy the land. And I may be wrong. I may put this video out and I may have somebody crazy, multi-billionaire, Bill Gates, call and say, well, here's, $500 million, build it today. Wish that would happen, but I doubt it will. People like Ellen DeGeneres has a foundation that supports the gorillas that are endangered and stuff like that that I want to be involved in and do what I can and bring that recognition to our town and our state and show that we're here for more than Mardi Gras and drinking and crawfish bowls. I want to leave a legacy behind for myself that shows people what I really am about. Um, it's one of those passion projects that, if it doesn't come true, if I put $10 million in an account over 5 years and then see that we're never going to get any more, it's something that I want to have an out plan for to put that money into something else in the community, probably just make it donated. The donations go to the community foundation to build an endowment for something. I have plans already to build a small endowment out of my personal money to provide scholarships for people to do the opposite of what everybody tells them to do. I want to pay for school for people who want to go to Votech, who want to get an air conditioning license, maybe even a real estate license, uh, nursing, just vocations that are in desperate need of people. I'm not going to put any strict rules on it. I mean, I'll help somebody that needs money to go to college, but I want a scholarship foundation that I can help somebody that really needs the help, not just because they want to do something or their educational record. I want to help everybody get to a point where they can have a successful business, successful career. Um, you know, so it's a lot of things going on in my life that I want to do, not just business wise, but to give back to the community. Uh, it's one of the biggest things. I mean, I could make $1 billion, and if I just spend it on myself and my friends, it really doesn't do anything. I want to see an impact for generations. Uh, so that's kind of where I'm at in my life right now. I'm working 8 jobs technically right now. So, uh, if you know anybody that's willing to leave some money behind when they go, maybe they just want to write a check. Somebody, one of the big oil companies that wants to write a $500,000 check to sponsor a tiger enclosure. Hey, I'm up for that too. I'll put your name on any part of my zoo that you're willing to pay for. But it is something I really want to work on that. So if you know anybody, tell them to call me. Anyway, thanks guys, and I will see you soon.